Hello, everyone. Um, Super excited to be at this event today, this Brighter Us reveal. My name is Kovi. I am the head of operations of the innovative new marketplace called Amphy. That's what we're here today for the unveil of Amphy. We're going to go through a little bit more details on what is Amphy, the birth story of it, and really our zero to hero journey of where we are right now and where we're going to in future. To start us off, a few minutes from our parent company CEO, Omri Brill.
Thank you so much, Kovi, and thank you so much for everyone that attended today's event. We see some familiar names in the participant and some obviously people that are new to the story. And actually today is a very exciting story for us, both for me personally and for Adcore as a company. Not every day we have a chance to present a new project, a new marketplace, a new companies that we've been working on for the past 1 year. And basically today is such a day. And as Kobe mentioned, Amphy is a zero to hero story. So when we go back 1.5 years ago, when 2020 just started, there was nothing. There wasn't even an idea. And then fast forward March 2020, COVID hit everybody's lives, disrupted the entire world. The entire world, as we know, it literally stopped. All the Adcore workforce went to home, start to work remotely, and we ask ourselves two very important questions. A, how can we keep our people busy? And B, equally, if not more important, how can we help a lot of small businesses that were disrupted by COVID and basically help them with digital transformation, help them to go from offline to online, and after some thinking and brainstorming, we come up with the idea of Amphy to create a marketplace of live online learning, globally connecting teachers and students from all around the globe, learning, teaching one another, and basically create an entire community of lifetime learners. And then after 6 months of, I would say, a lot of Excel sheets, a lot of Word documents, a lot of ideas, a lot of preparation, in December 2020, Amphy was born. The new version of the Amphy website was launched. And I guess as an entrepreneur, it's always an exciting time. You know, like I'm a proud father of 4 kids. I always see Adcore as another kids of mine. Then when Amphy born, I was a proud father of 6 kids, and that's an exciting moment. But actually, before I'm a proud entrepreneur or a proud CEO, with regards to Amphy, I'm first and foremost a student, and I like learning on Amphy, and I'm like being part of the Amphy learning community. I'm learning chess, for example, on Amphy. I have a great chess teacher named Angelina. She gave me more than 30 chess classes already, so my level obviously improved a lot, so I dare you not to invite me to a game of chess. But actually, it's more than that. Now I can start teaching my own kids to play chess and enjoying playing with them. And one of my kids actually got really good at it, and now I wanted to start professionally learn chess on Amphy as well. So it's me learning on Amphy, one of my kids now learning Amphy as well, chess, and the story goes on. I'm also learning to speak Yiddish on Amphy, so when I speak with my old dad in Yiddish, it's more fun. We can have more fun speaking together with what is used to be his mother tongue, or his own father and mother tongue. And basically, that's the story of Amphy. It's a story of learning. It's a story about, increasing our skills and become a brighter us. And if you need to loop it back to Adcore, then I think the fact that Adcore, as a public company, is an already established company, can come up with such an innovative idea, show you the level of innovation of the company, the level of entrepreneurial spirit that the company have, and we call it a zero to hero story. So we have the highest expectation from Amphy. Obviously today, this year, 2021, is still a learning year for Amphy. So we're still beginning with the Amphy journey, but when we look forward 2022 and beyond, we have huge expectation for Amphy, and Amphy can be a huge revenue source, a growth source for the company moving forward. And with regards to today's event, like if in the end or by the end of today's event, everybody gonna like Amphy and be excited about Amphy, at least 50% that I am, then we achieve a lot of today's event. And I hope that's exactly how you're gonna feel by the end of today's event. So with no further ado, Kovi, the stage is yours, and show them what you got.
Thanks so much, Omri. I think really the feeling of excitement is felt across the board, and a part of this is we actually prepared a short uh, taster teaser video for you all to kind of give you a sense of the magic of what we're doing here at Amphi, and I want to share that quickly with you now as well.
In a world where we are so far apart, people crave to belong, connect, and interact. Introducing Amphy, a global community of lifelong learners, connecting, enriching, and empowering us to become a brighter version of ourselves. Amphy, anytime, anywhere, always live.
So I hope that video sets the stage a little bit for Amphi and what we're doing and how we're doing it. We've prepared also a presentation to really dive into, understand what is Amphi, what we're all about, a bit of our birth story and our growth story, where we are today and really where we're heading and our vision towards there. So I'm very happy to present that to you now. So let's get started. So just a quick disclaimer for forward-looking statements. You obviously can review this in more details with the presentation when it's sent to you later on. So we're Amphi. We're a marketplace for live recreational learning, right? We connect teachers and students across the globe. On the side of the teachers, we give them unparalleled flexibility to create their classes, the time, the price, the range, everything. We give them a platform to be able to host their classes, and the students, we give them access to a global and wide variety of classes where they can find one that's perfect for them, that meets them wherever they are in every time zone with live personalized classes. And because of that global time zone, it's an always on platform. It's on 24/7, that no matter where you are, you can find something perfect for you. So kind of the major points of why we're super excited about Amphi are, number one, it's the live e-learning is exploding, right? It's a brand new market. It's something that didn't really, no one even thought about it before. When you said e-learning a year and a half ago before the pandemic, it meant recorded classes. If you wanted to learn yoga, you had to go to a yoga studio. If you wanted to learn guitar, you had to invite a teacher to your house. Everything was done offline. But now with COVID, we realize all of those offline activities, how much of it could be done online and how magical it still can be with that live learning experience. And so we really experienced 10 years of innovation in the space in the span of about 3 months. And that's really what we hear, is that there's a brand new market. It's educated the market from young people to old people how to learn online live and the magic of it. And it's birthed a brand new market that we pose to dominate. The next thing is it's an endlessly addressable market. There's almost no industry that we don't disrupt. We started just 6 months ago with 3 categories. We now have over 70 categories, and we're adding new categories on a weekly basis. And it's ever expanding as well. Our business model, and we'll dive a little bit more deeply into this later, it's truly unmatched. The scalability of our platform, the way that every single teacher is now put on a global audience, able to reach students no matter where they are, and hundreds of students, even thousands of students on every month. And most importantly is the positive impact on humanity, the ability to be able to leverage technology to help people integrate, to grow, to enrich their lives on a regular basis. And this really brings us into our vision and really the name of today's event, which is A Brighter Us. And that how we're going to get there is to create the largest marketplace for live classes, connecting and enriching humanity through knowledge. So let's dive in a little bit more on the e-learning moment. As mentioned before, it saw ridiculous growth over the last period. Taking the word, for example, online class, it saw a 400% increase on Google, right? Everything that used to be learning, we used to think it was either offline or it was recorded classes. A brand new market, a market that we estimate to be $500 billion large, was literally birthed overnight. And we perfectly posed to, in this new age of people looking for this one-stop shop, a place where they can find a live learning, find teachers, connect, grow their skills, grow their passions in a live, individualized, personalized way, this is where we stand to dominate. To dive into the endless addressable market, as mentioned, we estimate this market to be huge, $500 billion and growing. We actually increase the accessibility to all of these classes, making the pie even bigger for everyone. And there's no industry that isn't disrupted from this, whether this is fitness, cooking, languages, beauty, photography, meditation, dance, art. There's really an endless variety. All of these classes are already offered on Amphy and even more. So it's ever expanding. There's almost no category that we don't already offer or plan to offer on the platform as well. So why are we in the best position to really dominate and lead this market going forwards? Firstly, we're the first movers. We moved fast, and we were actually the first live recreational learning platform to launch in 2020. We're currently the largest and most diverse. Our current growth rate is phenomenal. We have 800 live classes, over 800 already, across over 70 categories, and our students are growing at 340% month over month. Our marketing expertise, thanks to Adcore's long history and our parent company, they have 15 years of global experience marketing endless amount of brands. And this really allows us to make the most of our ad spend, really reach customers in the way, understand how they think, reach them at the right moments, and really leverage that to empower our platform. And finally, the technological edge. Those of you who are familiar with the Adcore story, you know that they already offer a suite of technological products. This isn't their first rodeo. They know how it works, and we have some integrated already as a part of our marketing strategy. So to speak a little bit about our team, some dare call it the dream team. We have, on the one hand, seasoned business professionals, and on the other hand, youngsters ready to take over the world. Take Omri, for example. If you're familiar with the Adcore story, he took a two-man startup, a garage startup, and he grew it into a multinational, publicly listed company, now with a market cap over $80 million. Take myself, for example. This is my second startup that I'm running, and I'm really excited and eager to take over the world. Take Elena, for example, our head of design, the UX UI. She designed this amazing presentation that you're seeing today, and she's a big part of everything we do at Amphy, along with the rest of the team. So, all right, so you kind of have a little bit of context around the platform. You understand high level what it is, but we actually prepared a short demo for you to be able to really dive in, show the variety, show how to use it. You obviously can go to amphy.com right now to see it yourself, but we created a demo just to show you the entire process. And this was done by Juliet, our head of student engagement. It's actually quite funny. I also am learning chess regularly with the same teacher as Omri, but I don't know if she's teaching him something she's not teaching me, because we played last week and he won. So I have a lot of complaints, but we'll have to see how that progresses. I've got a rematch with him next week. So here's the demo.
Hi, I'm Juliet, and today I'm going to show you how to find your perfect class on Amphy. First, let's have a look at Amphy's homepage. Here, we can see classes going live soon, free classes being offered on Amphy, and our featured classes, such as Amphy's Master Series, where industry celebrities teach a one-time class on Amphy. We can also see top fitness and well-being classes, top food and drink classes, top language and culture classes, and so much more. Now, let's get ready to choose our class. We can start by choosing a category that we're interested in. I know that I'm super interested in fitness and well-being. Here we can see the variety of subcategories such as hula hooping, CPR, life coaching, martial arts, meditation, and so much more. We can also sort by class size, such as private or group class, or price of the class, or if we want to see only the free classes, as well as the class duration, the day of the class, and the average class ratings. I know I've always wanted to learn guitar. Let's see what Amphy has to offer for guitar classes. With so many classes, I think I'm going to try out Gavi's private guitar class. Here I can see the class page where I can learn more about what's to be expected in the class. I can also share, gift, or contact the teacher about this class. Let's see, here I can see what I'll learn in the class, who this class is perfect for, a little bit more about my teacher, and what I'll need for the class. Let's learn more about Gavi. Here, he even has a video of himself. Whoa, he seems like a pretty good teacher. On Gavi's class page, I can also learn more about the teacher, see his background experiences, his teaching style, and also see what other students have had to say about his classes. It seems like he has some pretty good reviews. Let's book. Here I can view all of Gavi's classes and book the class that I want. I think I'm going to try out the 30 minutes private guitar lesson. Now that I'm ready to book, I think I'm going to try booking 4 classes in a bundle. With this option, I can get a discount by choosing more classes and have them occur weekly, saving me time and energy put into booking classes. I can even create a custom schedule of my classes for when they repeat. I think for this time, I'm just going to book 1 class. Here I can press on 1, confirm my time and date, and then click confirm. Now I'm taken to the billing information where I can enter a code if I have one, apply the code, and then get ready to book my class with Gavi. Gavi has confirmed my lesson, and now it's time to start learning guitar. Hi, Gavi. I'm so excited to have this lesson and learn how to play guitar.
Hey, Juliet, super psyched for the lesson.
Am I even holding the guitar right?
So I hope that that gave you a good overview of how to use the platform, how to find classes. It's really an incredible opportunity for yourself to be able to stay committed to your goals. Even I have a personal example of booking a fitness class. It was cold, it was late. I got home, there's no ways I wanted to work out, but there was a real person waiting on the other side of the screen. So I joined the fitness class, I did it, and I felt amazing afterwards. And it helped me reach my fitness goals, because that's really what it's about. It helped me stay committed, it helped me stay engaged, and it helped me connect to my teacher as well. So as Omri mentioned, Amphi was on paper for a long time, and there was just Excel spreadsheets, Word documents, trying to look at where we could get Amphi to be. And really we kind of set an ambitious expectations and a best case scenario for ourselves. And we actually beat that by 4 to 5 months ahead of schedule, which is really remarkable and really powered this event today that we're ready to share it with the world. And what's powered this exponential growth so far is as follows. Firstly, how we attract students, whether that's through free classes, paid media, word of mouth, or even teacher promotions, where we get the teachers to leverage the current and existing students as well as their friends and family to get onto the platform. We then make it super easy for all of the students to find a class that's perfect for them, whether that's offering a variety of levels, variety of price ranges, and time zones that cover every single category 24/7. This makes it super simple for every student to find the perfect one for them. And after that, we delight the students. Every single one of our teachers are experts in their field. They are part of a growing and vibrant teacher community where they interact with our teacher community lead, as well as regular workshops and enrichment, so that they know the best practices, the best tips to ensure that every single one of their students has an excellent experience. That, number one, has them super excited to book the next class. And number two, shares the word to their friends and family also about the platform. And this has kind of been compounding over the past few months to really show this astounding result so far. Now, to touch on Amphy's business model, we kind of thought, all right, Amphy's a marketplace. Let's think about what are the two most iconic, biggest, most successful marketplaces we can think of. And we thought, all right, let's take Airbnb and Uber, both valued at over $80 billion on the stock exchange. And we thought, all right, let's compare them to Amphy. And with all due respect to Airbnb and Uber, and I'm a big fan of both of those companies, I truly believe, and I'm sure you will too, that Amphy's business model is far superior to them. And I'll take you through line by line. Firstly, the investment to become a seller is under $1,000. All you need is a laptop and an internet connection, and you're already hooked up and able to teach. Where Airbnb, you have to be an apartment or a house owner, a $500,000 investment. Or for Uber, you have to own a car, another $25,000 investment. The audience for Amphy is twice as large as Airbnb and Uber because they're majorly catered to adults, where we offer to adults as well as kids. Our geo constraints are also a huge factor that makes us superior, whether that's every single teacher is able to reach every single student across the globe, meaning that if I'm based in Tel Aviv, I can reach a student in Tokyo, I can reach them in London, Johannesburg, and New York all at once. Whereas Airbnb and Uber, they might say they have 100 million users, but every single supplier can't reach all of those. For example, if you're an Airbnb host in Barcelona, your listing is only relevant to someone looking to travel to Barcelona in the near future. If you're an Uber driver, you can only drive for someone in your few kilometers within where you are right now, not the 100 million, versus on Amphy, that you can cater to every single student on our platform. To jump back a line, one that I missed is the cost of revenue to continue offering your services on Amphy. On Amphy, it's almost nothing. It's an internet connection and you're connected and continuously providing. Where Airbnb, you have to pay levies, taxes, electricity, all of the fees associated with owning a home. And the same as Uber, car, gasoline, insurance, maintenance, etc. The scale with Amphy is also uncomparable. With every single class, you're able to reach up to 300 students, reaching thousands of students every single month, versus Airbnb, it's 1 to 6 people in your home at once, and Uber, it's one person at a time. The repeat rate on Amphy is also incredibly high, with people taking weekly or daily classes, where Airbnb, even if you're an excessive traveler, and let's forget COVID, even if you travel a lot, you may be booking an Airbnb 2 or 3 times a year. Some people use Uber daily, but it's also a once-off purchase versus the purchase of Amphy, it's a regular purchase and oftentimes even bought in bundles versus Airbnb and Uber, they have to re-win the customer every single time. Our platform and our business model is super simple. We take a 19% commission on classes sold. So that's pretty comparable to up to the around 27% average, which is marketplaces similar, such as Fiverr. A moment to talk about Adcore. Those of you who aren't already very familiar, Adcore is our parent company. They were established in 2006. They currently are traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange with the market cap just over $80 million. And they have over 50 employees around the world, from Tel Aviv, Toronto, Melbourne, Hong Kong, and Shanghai. And they've really leveraged all of these teams and the expertise of all of these teams, whether it's sales, marketing, operations, really to drive, help and support Amphy's growth to get us to where we are today. So I mentioned to you guys a little bit earlier that we did some optimistic expectations for the project and predictions for the project. And we find ourselves today really 4 months to 5 months ahead of what we ambitiously had planned for ourselves. And that's with over 800 classes already live in over 70 categories. There's almost nothing that you would want to learn that you can't find on Amphy already, whether that's yoga, cooking classes, cocktail classes, every language you could think of, as well as our student growth rate really growing incredibly, already with over 2,500 signups on the platform. Right now, that's all what we currently have done so far, but there's a lot of room for us to grow, a lot of headroom for Amphy as well. So I'm going to start with the B2B offering, which is something we recently launched, where we're offering to companies of all sizes, especially global companies, where the employees are remote, employee retention is at an all-time low, your workers don't feel engaged. And Amphy is an ability for employers to really invest in the well-being, invest in the soul of their workforce. And this is something that we're approaching multiple companies about and seeing a lot of interest. On top of this, there's the interests, the experiences side, where we plan to offer experiences. We already have some experiences on the platform. These are more once-off events, sometimes trips or tours. For example, I took one that's already offered on Amphy, which is going to Uganda, being told about the history, the language, the tribes, really learning. And it felt almost, I love traveling and I love going on walking tours. And it felt like I went on a walking tour and I felt enriched, and I hadn't left my seat. I was just in front of my computer. So it was a really powerful experience that we plan to expand that category a lot as well. Then to touch on the e-commerce, every single category has a huge e-commerce component combined with it. So whether that's cooking, that you can buy your pots, your pans, your ingredients for your upcoming meal, whether that's that you're learning chess and you might want to buy a chessboard, you learn yoga and you want to buy yoga mats, every single category that we offer has huge extensions to offer e-commerce side as well. Live events. We have a theory, and we're already seeing that there's a growing trend that every single live event is going to have a hybrid live online version. So myself, I'm a huge John Mayer fan, and John Mayer might be playing in New York in a concert hall of 20, 30,000 people sold out. Why can't he reach millions of people across the globe? Why can't I, based in Tel Aviv, be able to tap into that event? I would buy a ticket to be able to attend that live, and that's also somewhere that we're planning to expand the Amphy platform. And finally, but certainly not least, is to create a TV app in the same way that Netflix is the basic, it's a standard on everyone's home, on your TV, it's in every single family. The same way we plan to have Amphy a part of your TV app that you can open at any time, grow your passions, grow your skills with live interactive classes whenever suits you. So really to sum up all of the points that we kind of mentioned in this presentation, firstly, it's the live e-learning moment. We saw a dramatic shift. We saw 10 years of innovation around this live learning space happen in one quarter. And this is really where we are right now today. There's nowhere to really go to learn live, and Amphy is that place to go. Our TAM is unlimited. Every single category, there's almost no industry that isn't disrupted. You can learn anything. We're adding new categories on a weekly basis, and it's truly expansive. Our scalability of our platform, as mentioned, compared to Airbnb, compared to Uber, it's really unmatched. Every teacher put on a global scale. And finally, and most importantly, is to create a brighter us. It's to leverage technology to create a brighter future, to enrich people's lives on a regular basis. A moment on how to reach us. If you have any thoughts, ideas, questions, feedback, or you just want to say you're a big fan of the project, or if you want to play me or Omri chess, you can reach out to me at kovi@amphy.com. That's directly on email. You can also reach out to Martin, John, or Babak. So a part of what we really believe in Amphy is that you join us. And this is something that if you're a fan of the Adcore business, you know that it's a B2B business, and it's not so easy to participate and to experience the B2B business if you're onto business yourself. Here, Amphy's B2C. You're able to experience it, you're able to try it out yourself, you're able to share it with your friends and get yourself involved. So firstly, for everyone that attends this webinar, we're giving a $50 Amphy gift card. Go in, find a class that you love, find something that you want to do either by yourself, maybe with your partner, maybe with your kids. There truly is something for everyone. Experience it, experience the magic of live learning. Next, share it. Share it with your friends, your family, tell them about it, tell them that you loved it, and write about it and share it on social media. And finally, follow our progress, really join our journey. We believe in transparency here at Amphy, 100% transparency. We have a updated progress charts that we update weekly that's tracking our classes, our transactions, the number of students on our platform, really so that you can feel and see and follow our progress as we progress. And with that, I thank you so much really for attending today's event. I hope that you're as excited about Amphy as I am, and our team is, and Omri is, and the entire Adcore family is. and passing on to you, Omri, for some closing remarks.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Kovi and the team, for a well-made presentation. And I think above all, we need to thank Kovi and the team for an amazing effort up until now. Being able to create a marketplace in December 2020 and fast forward 6 months down the road to already have 800 classes, more than 200 different teachers, thousands of students that taking classes every single day, you know, it's a huge achievement, and this is behind our, let's say, brightest expectation. And I'm sure if this is what you guys achieve in 6 months time, I can't wait to what you guys going to see achieve in the next 6 months, and obviously in the next year and a half and above. So well done and well achieved. And I think, like Kovi mentioned, we're going to send everybody a $50 voucher to try Amphy itself, to experience Amphy. Take a class, take it yourself, ask your kids to take it with your partner. It doesn't matter, you know, just try it, give us your feedback. You love it, tell it to your friends and family. You love it even more, tell it to the world, and basically help us grow the business. This is exactly what we like to do. And again, it's a zero to hero story. So and up until now, we did this, we walk alone, but now we're going to work together with everybody, with all the shareholders, with the entire world, and it's going to be a fun ride together.